Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday the 9th of November 2024. I hope you are keeping well. Why am I here on a Saturday evening? I've been working. Just got a new customer just a couple of hours ago who requested some urgent work, and that's great news because I'm desperately scrambling for work. Not just me, my staff, so that's good. Some good news for me at least. Let's hope they have some more work to come after today. Maybe it depends on if they like us or not. What's going on in the world, I don't know, but this is the independent expert level puzzle. But I'm going to stress this looks like an online game. Now I am going to include two links. I'll include a link to the independent newspaper, UK newspaper of course, quite reputable at times, sometimes not so good. I've found over the years, sometimes pretty good, but I suspect this is not the newspaper game. This looks to be an online game, and I will say this: the design is exactly the same as when you go to the Washington Post, so I think it's the same company that does online Sudoku puzzles. So I think that if you go to the Independent, you will not have the same game as this. So I will supply a link to sudokuexchange.com with the digits filled in as you can see here. So you'll be able to start playing the game immediately from sudokuexchange.com if Independent gives you a different game, and I suspect it is. It looks like an online some kind of website that just supplies Sudoku to big newspapers. That's what I'm guessing. So anyway, I chose the expert level game. If it's anything like the Washington Post expert level game, it's very variable, can go from very easy to quite difficult. But I think they all can, can't they? So I'm just going to jump in and see what it's like. See if the water's fine. Dip my big toe in first with a 3 blocking down here and a 3 blocking down here, giving me a 3 in that square. Like I say, stress online version, probably not the print version. And then it appears in the newspaper. 2 blocking down here, there's the 2. This will be a 4. So I guess we're looking for 6 and 8 in those squares there. We've got 2 blocking up here, across and across. Alright, let's go through the digits bit by bit, see if we can spot something useful. Obviously I've got 1s in these squares. Got 1s there, we got 1s there, we got 1s here for the full complement. 2s in those squares. 2s down here. 3 somewhere across there, and here, and there. Okay, found a digit. 4 blocking down and down here and across there. It gives us 4 there. Also places 4s up there. And with the 4 blocking across here, that means we've got to look. Okay, so We've got 4 blocking this square and this square and this square and this square. So in this column, there goes our 4. 5 blocking up here and across there will give us 5 in that square, and 5 downwards down here and across there. There's 5. 5 back this way and this way is not going to be enough. Again, being over optimistic. Is there anything else we can get with the 5s? I don't think so. So let's move along. Okay, 9 across here, across there, up there. We've got 2 across here and across there, so we get ourselves a 2 in that square. 2 up here, 2 across there for a 2 there, and 2 across here, and up here. I think this could be our first dead digit. Yes, it is. Okay. Missing digits in this column are 1, 6 and 7. We've got 1 and 6 together, so that's going to be our 7. 7 across there. Now put 7 into those squares. Does it mean anything? 7 blocking down here and across here. So now we already know 7 is. Okay, so 7 is there and there and there. This is 7, 8 down here, 7, 8 in that square as well. We have 4 and 5 blocking across here, so we're going to get 4 and 5 in those squares. Seems to be right. So these squares are not 4 or 5, they must be 1 and 8. And no reason why they can't be 1 or 8. So, alright. So 4 and 5 there. So this is in fact 1, 8 and 6. We've got 1, 6, 8 in different columns. We've also got 1, 6 and 8 up here, is that right? Alright, 1, 6, 8 over here. What are we looking for there and there? 3 and 7. Any luck on 3 or 7? No. Well, I think I'm going to be heading for the pencil marks on this game. I can see a lot of stuff, but I can't find the answer. But it's going to be easy with pencil marks, I'm sure. So let's put in the pencil marks. 7 and 8 go there. 1s go in those squares. 4s go in those squares. And back over here we have 5s in these squares, I'm sure. And we've got 1s up there. We've got 1 in those squares, and we've got 1 in these squares, and we've got 1s up there. That's the entirety, I think. 2s are finished. 3, then what do we know? We have a pair of 3s down there, and we have 3s there. 3 somewhere in that group. This is a pair of 4 and 5 I said before. Let's put that in. What else do we know about the 4s? Anything else? No, I think we're pretty much done. And the 5s. 5 across there somewhere. Okay, 6s are in these squares. And 6s are in these squares. 6 is down there, and 6 is down here, and 6 is there. 7's across the middle. Oh, sorry, not that one, because I forgot. I've got a pair of 7s here, and a pair of 7s there. Um, 8 we know is in those squares, and 8 is in these squares. So a pair of 8s like that. And that, I think, is your lot. Oh, I forgot 9. Hang on. Mustn't forget 9. We've got a pair of 9s there. A pair of 9s down here. And 9s up there. That's your lot. Right, that's all of the pairs in. So we need to put in the other pencil marks to finish off the game. Let's see. Let's try this down here. Not much missing. 1, 2. What do we know about 3? Nothing really. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So we're all done there. What about this block here? 1, 2, 3. What do we know about 4? 4 blocks across there, so we get 4s in those squares. What do we know about 7 blocks across here? So we get 7s like that, and then the 8s are down here, aren't they? Yeah, blocking across, so we get 8 in those squares. Shall we continue up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do we know about 7? 7 blocks this square. 8. Any information on 8 in that block? Yes, 8 blocks across here, so we get 8s like that. And 9 is in. So we do have a unique rectangle, which I didn't think about before. This can't be 7 or 8, so I can at least remove 2 digits, although I'm not sure how much that helps. Alright, let's go along the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're looking for 8 blocks up here, 8 blocks across here. That's going to be a 9 then. So we've got 8s in these squares, and I think this has to be a 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Yeah, that is a 9. That's good. So we know this can't be a 9, and now we know that has to be a 9, and this can't be a 9. Neither can this. 9 must be there. 2 and 9 are finished. Now we've got 7, 8 pair here, so that's got to be our 1. I know I haven't finished all of the candidates yet, but that's okay. I've done this shoot here, so I can do this confidently, knowing that all the candidates in the left hand shoot are indeed in. And I've done this, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have, so that's got to be a 5. That is a 6. 3 and 7 there. So I'm sure that's our 7. That's our 8 there. 6, 7 there. Like I said, I guessed that as soon as the pencil marks are in, it would not be too difficult. We've got a 1 here, so this is going to be 8. And this is our 6, and the 1 is in that square, so I know 1 is here. And I can see that is definitely a 6, and that's definitely an 8. And that's definitely a 7. 4 there. Let's get rid of those 4s. This is a 5, and a 4 lives in this square. Right. This 5 here means that that can't be a 5 anymore. And we have 5 across here, 5 up here, and 5 across there. So we know that is our 5. 3 is in this square, 8 goes here, 5 there. I think this is, as I said, I think this is just a Washington Post company, whatever company that is, that provides these games. 3 blocking here, that's going to put 3 into that square. This is a 7. It's quite similar to Washington Post games that I've played before, I think. Missing number here is 3. That's our 8. 7 is there. Oh, we're done. Okay, so yeah, with a couple of pencil marks, really easy. No doubt some of you managed it without pencil marks because that's the way you like to play it. All right, take care. Bye-bye.